I'm here with Eric of ODB Films, and we've shared his work with Catholic TV viewers for a number of years, and I'm so excited to see you again.
Oh, thank you, Bonnie. You guys are really good to us.
It's really our pleasure and blessing. But not only from Catholic TV, but for me as a catechist and confirmation parent, I just love all of your products.
Awesome.
So let's talk about the array of products that you offer.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, our heart was to provide short films for those working in catechesis, those working in youth ministry. I grew up in my first launch into the ministry world was in the Catholic youth ministry space, and I was desperate for content. Yeah. And so, that brought us into a space where we decided to kind of make things because there wasn't a lot of stuff available. So over the years, we've made 250 short films. I think the highlight for all of our short films is our video catechism series. So we took the Catechism of the Catholic Church and in its 4 sections, creed, sacraments, morality, and prayer. And we made about 15 films, very youth-friendly films, exploring content in those sections at a real relevant, youth-friendly level.
Yeah.
We've also found with that product that pastors are using it for RCIA as well as people come to the church. So we have that product, the video catechism series. We've been blessed to have the opportunity to produce some feature films as well, and that was just such a gift for us to be brought into that space. Again, I laugh sometimes at God's sense of humor. Yeah, we were making short films, and now we get to make Full of Grace, which was a beautiful reflection on the last several weeks of the Blessed Mother's life on earth. We just tried to imagine what her role as mom would have been in the early church after Jesus died and rose. Sure. And so it's a beautiful hour, 80-minute long movie. And then that led us to being gifted to be able to produce the film alongside of Sony Pictures, Paul, Apostle of Christ, which came out to the theaters in March of 2018. So we have that one. We have a new series, Restored, Stories of Encounter. It's a docuseries, 6-part, wonderful, beautiful stories of people who have encountered Christ in their life and what they're doing. So they all have these really unique ministries, and it's not intended to necessarily promote the ministries as much as it is to say, look at what happens when we have encounter with Christ, and we're all called to do that, and how are you going out? And Connie McEldowney is one of the subjects, and I just love what she says, like, we can pray for people, but maybe sometimes God is calling us to be the answer to the prayer. Yeah. And so these are people who have said, I'm going to be the answer to the prayer, and gone out and to try to help people's lives just become better. Yeah. We also, we love having the opportunity to do events. So we do events in parishes, we do parish missions, we do parish at Advent and Lent, where we go in and we use our films in the conversations, in the reflections, in the prayer time.
And it's such an important aspect. I love that you brought up the Restored series, just because it's such powerful witness, and everybody's not called to start a ministry, but you can support them somehow. And hearing some of these, I was calling them stories of resurrection. They're just so beautiful. So we're honored to air those on Catholic TV. And also the video catechism, what I liked about that is, let's face it, our teens and everyone now is media savvy, and you produce not just rich content, but beautifully presented.
Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah. No, we have to do, if we want to earn sort of the right to be heard, we have to have really high quality. I mean, you see it everywhere you look online when you're watching movies and you're watching TV. Everything is produced with such high quality. So the church, we need to do the same and really strive for that excellence. Yeah.
It's super important, too, because as we're inviting young people to engage in the faith, we have to make sure that we present the faith, the truth of the faith, in an engaging manner. So I think you've hit the nail on the head with what you do here.
Yeah, I don't think we're I don't think we're asking too much of our young people, and that's why they're leaving the church. Maybe we just have to continue to reflect, are we not inviting them into the deep adventure? Are we boring them out of the pews because we're not engaging them with something that clicks and makes sense? And we have to challenge young people to have time to reflect and pray and not always be on the phone. I mean, 9.5 hours a day in front of a screen. That's not good. It's not healthy. It's not, but so I think we need to find ways also when using the media to give people a chance to reflect and step back.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for spending some time with us. We're just honored to work with you on this great series. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Thanks.